Welcome to Everyday English Class. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Everyday English, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Grace.
Hello, Grace, and a very warm welcome to all our wonderful listeners around the world. I'm Peter. It is so good to be here with you today. How are you doing today, Grace?
I am doing absolutely great, thank you. I have my big cup of tea, the sun is shining outside, and I am feeling very excited about our topic today. How about you, Peter? Are you ready for a fun lesson?
I am very ready, Grace. I am feeling great, but I have a small confession. Sometimes when I am having a conversation in English, I feel like I sound like a robot. I use very strict textbook grammar, and I don't sound like a native speaker at all.
Oh, Peter, you do not sound like a robot, but I understand exactly what you mean. Textbooks are wonderful for learning grammar, but real everyday English is full of small, natural phrases that make conversations flow smoothly. And that is exactly what we are going to fix today. Today, we are sharing the top 10 most common English phrases you need for everyday conversations.
I really need this list. I want my English to sound super natural and relaxed.
And it will. But before we dive into these 10 amazing phrases, we have a small, friendly request for all of you listening right now.
Yes, we do. If you enjoy learning English with us, please take just one tiny second to click the subscribe button to our Everyday English channel. Subscribing is completely free, and it means you will never miss a fun English lesson with us.
Exactly. And please click that like button, give us a big thumbs up. It helps our podcast grow so much. If you have a friend or a family member who wants to sound more natural when they speak, please share this episode with them. Learning together is always the best way to learn.
We appreciate your support so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Okay, Peter, let's unlock these smoother conversations. We are going to count down our top 10 phrases. Where do all conversations start?
They start with saying hello and asking how someone is doing. I always say, I am fine, thank you.
That is a classic, but phrase number 1 is a more natural way to answer. Instead of I am fine, you can say, not bad, thanks.
Not bad, thanks. I hear native speakers say that all the time. It just means things are okay, right?
Exactly. It is very common, relaxed, and friendly. Now, let's imagine you are talking to your friend and you have some very exciting news. This brings us to phrase number 2. To grab their attention, you say, guess what?
Guess what? Oh, I love that. It is like a little surprise. I can say, guess what? I got a new job.
Perfect. It creates a lot of positive excitement. Now, imagine you were talking about your new job, but then you suddenly remember something completely different. You need to change the topic. Phrase number 3 is, by the way.
By the way. So I can be talking about my job, and then I remember I need to go to the store. I say, oh, by the way, did you remember to buy bread?
Yes, by the way is the perfect bridge. It is a very smooth transition word to add extra information or change the subject.
I love these chunks of English. What is phrase number 4, Grace?
The phrase number 4 is a fantastic word to use when you want to soften a statement or be a little less direct. The phrase is kind of or sort of.
Kind of. So if I am not 100% tired, but just a little bit tired, I can say, I am kind of tired today.
Exactly. Or if you watched a movie and you didn't hate it, but you didn't love it, you can say, the movie was sort of boring. It makes your opinion less strong and more polite.
That is so useful. Now, what if someone asks me a question and I need to correct them? I don't want to sound rude.
That brings us to phrase number 5. Actually. It is wonderful for correcting information gently. If someone says, do you like coffee? You don't just say no. You say, actually, I prefer tea.
Actually, I prefer tea. That adds a very nice, polite nuance. I can also use it to express reality, like, I thought it was raining, but actually, it's sunny.
You are using these perfectly, Peter. Now, for phrase number 6, we have a phrase that helps you clarify your thoughts. If you say something and you want to explain yourself better, you use the phrase, I mean.
How do I use that in a sentence?
Let's say you tell me, the restaurant was terrible, but then you realize that is too strong. You can quickly add, the food was good, but the service was slow.
Oh, I see. It helps me rephrase my idea and add more detail. Gives my brain a second to explain what I am trying to say.
Exactly. It is incredibly natural. Okay, let's move to phrase number 7. This is for when you are at work or handling a busy situation. The phrase is, deal with.
Deal with. Does that mean to manage a problem?
Yes, it means to handle a situation. You can say, I have to deal with a lot of emails today, or I need to deal with this problem right now.
That sounds very professional. I am dealing with it. What is phrase number 8?
Phrase number 8 is great when you are looking at things, maybe at a store or at work. It is, take a look. Take a look. That means to look at something quickly, right? Yes. It is a very friendly way to ask someone to review something. You can say, can you take a look at my homework? Or take a look at this beautiful jacket.
It is so much better than just saying, look at this. It sounds very friendly. We are almost at the end of our list, Grace. What is phrase number 9?
Phrase number 9 is what you use when a conversation goes a little bit off topic and you want to get back to the main point, or when you are ready to wrap up the chat. The word is anyway.
Anyway, as I was saying.
Exactly. Or if you are talking to a friend on the phone and you need to go back to work, you can politely say, anyway, I have to go now. It is clear, but very polite.
I am definitely going to use anyway. It is a great way to signal that the conversation is moving forward.
And what is our final phrase, number 10? How do we say a great goodbye?
For phrase number 10, we are going to leave the boring goodbye behind. Instead, you should say, have a good day, or have a great weekend.
Have a good day. That is so positive. It makes the conversation end in such a happy, friendly way.
It really does. People love hearing it, and it makes you sound incredibly fluent. Let's do a quick, lightning-fast review of our top 10 everyday phrases so our listeners can write them down.
Great idea. Number 1, a casual way to say you are fine. Not bad, thanks.
Number 2, to share exciting news. Guess what?
Number 3, to change the topic. By the way.
Number 4, to soften a statement. Kind of, or sort of.
Number 5, to gently correct someone. Actually.
Number 6, to explain yourself better.
Number 7, to manage a problem. Deal with.
Number 8, to ask someone to review something quickly. Take a look.
Number 9, to get back to the main point or end a call. Anyway.
And number 10, a friendly goodbye. Have a good day.
Wow, Grace, that is a fantastic list. I do not feel like a robot anymore. I feel like I have all the little building blocks I need for a great conversation.
You do, Peter. These phrases are like little keys that unlock smoother conversations. And to all our wonderful listeners, do not be afraid to try using them today. Remember, communication is about connecting, not perfection.
Wow, look at the time, Grace. Our chat today has flown by.
It really has. I had a wonderful time learning these everyday phrases with you, Peter. And a massive thank you to all of our amazing listeners for joining us today on Everyday English.
We really appreciate it. And before we say our final goodbye, we have some special homework for you. We want you to practice right now.
Yes. Please go down to the comments section below and write a sentence using one of the phrases we learned today. Tell us your exciting news and start with, guess what?
Or change the subject and use "by the way." We cannot wait to read all of your wonderful answers and chat with you down there. Thank you all so much for listening today. Keep practicing, be proud of yourselves. And anyway, we have to go now.
Have a good day, everyone. See you next time.